Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. How you doing? Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Prior news conference where a reporter was asking Sanwo-Olu, what about the Mohbad case? Sanwo-Olu was rude to the reporter. You all saw that. Then the DPP's briefing in October of 2024 said, we are going to announce about the Mohbad case soon. We have received the toxicology test from America. Kilo yeki Nigerian media ma biri. Nigerian MSN is owned by the mainstream media in Nigeria. The MSN is owned by the politicians and the businessmen. Tinubu owns TVC. Okay. Dokwesi owns AIT. All right. The Awolowos own the Tribune. Who else is there? John Momo, businessman, owns Channels News. Because they're all friends, right? The mainstream media employees there are supposed to be asking the DPP, Director of Public Prosecution, excuse me, sir, did you just say that you just got the toxicology from America? Then which one was released in April by Cable NG? Nobody questioned them. Nobody asked for transparency. At the end of the day, this is where we are. What did the man say? October, we will release it soon in a matter of weeks. November passed, December passed, January passed, we're in February. And they haven't done anything. However, because I technically retired on my 25th anniversary in 2019, I came back. I retired officially on my 30th anniversary in February 9th, 2024. I now announce again, guys, I'm coming back again because of Mohbad's case.
Dr. Kemi.
Oh, Kamilara.
Dr. Kemi, only continue on. See, I know you've been talking about the police, and I'm so concerned about it. And I do follow Showore as well. And I'm not sure if it's the same AIG that Jomi is speaking to that Showore was talking about.
I don't know who Showore is speaking to, but let me tell you.
Because Showore said on his platform that this IG has retired.
Is it IG or AIG?
Let me tell you.
Hold on.
And I'm a bit concerned.
Why is an AIG now? Why is an AIG now?
Wait. Let me get to. I've almost finished what I'm trying to do with the timeline. When I retired in February of 2024 as my 30th anniversary, I came back again. I said every day I retire. I've retired twice, right? This is my third and last time. I came back and I specifically told my fans I came back because of the Mohbad case. If you know what investigative journalists do, it's Oman Kawalara when you do an investigation and you are the only one that did it, and then it's not solved, no updates from the police. So what I did was I went to everybody from Al Jazeera, several music magazines abroad, Al Jazeera, The Stream, Washington Post, Fox News, name it, because the story has an angle to America. And if you know how America works, what's the first thing you're going to, if you call, Pennsylvania, they did a toxicology test. If you call Channel 6 in Harrisburg or Action News in Philadelphia, the first thing the producer is going to tell you, assignment editor, hello, hi, can I speak to the assignment editor? Yeah, hi, how can I help you? What's the story? It's a music artist in Nigeria. His name is Mohbad. He's very popular. A lot of the music artists in America actually tweeted on his death, and he has a lot of fans in America. And how does he relate to our market? Okay, you're in Philadelphia. There's a lot of Nigerians there. They love Mohbad. It's a big story. I can tell you would go viral if you cover it on Action News. And Action News came to the lab, and because of that lab angle, and you know America has a law, HIPAA, Health Information Portability and Privacy Act. So they try to use HIPAA to say they can't give us information on the person. Now, Punch did their own investigation, or they couldn't do the full investigation. They went to do investigation about labs, saying that there's no Mohbad in the lab's record. That was the first, what's the word they call it? The first red flag, to tell you that there was no toxicology. No toxicology test was done. Felicia Ogedengbe, the nurse, she has already told them that the Mohbad was dead before she got there. She did not show up at the last inquest. She's off the hook. Everybody's at home. Nobody's in there for Mohbad. Now, what Fabiyi is doing
can you put it on the big screen? I just want to show this person that we understand that Showore is actually fighting against.
No, this
not
is the
supposed to be
Inspector
in the
General
job.
of Police. He has nothing to do with Mohbad's case, even though
No, he was saying that he said illegal general of police. So I'm trying to figure out.
No, okay.
Is it meant to be
retired? Showore is fighting the IGP. This is the Inspector General of Police. I've known Kayode.
He said he should have retired.
Well, we're going into a different conversation. Don't let's go into that.
Let me leave it. I'll leave it.
It has nothing to do with Mohbad. It has nothing to do with Mohbad. Kayode Egbetokun is. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can.
Okay. Kayode Egbetokun is the Inspector General of Police, the top cop of Nigeria. He was Tinubu's CSO when Tinubu was governor. That's the last time I saw him, 2006. He picked me up at the airport with Fashola, but he's now the IGP. Now, Showore is just fighting him because he should have retired, and that's a whole different fight. Now, the cops that are in charge of Mohbad's case is TCP Ayilara, who was promoted to CP Ayilara of Akwa Ibom State. Okay? Ayilara suddenly died in the middle of everything. We just woke up and we heard Ayilara died. The CP of Akwa Ibom died of prostate cancer. And that was it. The minute I heard that Ayilara died, the first thing that came to my mind is, did they kill him? It came to my mind. Did they kill him? When Ayilara died, they buried him. There was no big fanfare.
That was shocking, Dr. Kemi.
Yeah, it was shocking.
In fact, Nigerians did not know they lost a big cop.
They did not know. And
sorry, doctor. Are you talking about the officer who was found hung in Oyo State?
No. DCP Ayilara is the one in charge of the Mohbad case, the head of the homicide team for Mohbad's case.
How about the DCP who died in Ogbomosho?
He was transferred.
No, not him.
He was transferred.
Ayilara was transferred to Akwa Ibom and promoted as a CP. So when he left as a CP, the Mohbad case was idle. Nobody was doing anything for that 4-month period. Then he suddenly died as CP. They brought his body back to Lagos and they secretly buried him Muslim rights. Nobody heard anything. Now, this is where it gets interesting. What did Ayilara take to the grave? What secrets did he take to the grave? Where it gets funny is the email. Did you see the email? Do you know about the email?
Dr. Kemi, sometimes you need to post all this evidence because public need it.
You have to protect the source. In journalism, You don't do that. You don't post things.
Oh, okay.
That's Honda in journalism. We don't prove that anything. In journalism, you got to protect the source. That is an ethic of journalism. Okay, a journalist was fined $1 million per day if he did not reveal the source in 1995. He did not.
Wow.
We went on strike for 1 day. Do you know what it means one day without media?
Which country was that?
America, United States. Do you know what it means with before internet?
Only in America.
1995. Do you know what it means if all the media strike for 1 day in America? We went on strike for 1 day. Shootings everywhere in Chicago. No police scanners, nothing, because we are supporting our colleague. You must protect the source. You could be the source. Papa Riano. If a police officer tells you something, somebody woke me up and told me Abba Kyari was dead. He died of COVID in that hospital. And the person said, please protect me. Don't say my name. Sure you get. And it was exclusive news. Who reported it? Was it not me? Was it not me that told Nigerians that COVID is now in Nigeria and BBC called me? I have broken a lot of stories. You have to protect the source. You can't post everything. But I received this email and it was not fake. It was the police handle. The person said, please, Madam Kemi, I just thought you should see this. Have you guys seen what happens when you die? Those videos on TikTok, when you die, nobody remembers anything. You are just a picture on the wall. They will replace you at work. They will clean your table out. That is what happened here. While they were cleaning Ayilara's computer, they found an email. A police officer cleaning that thing found an email with my name on it. The email was from Ayilara to the top cop. And it says, Kemi Olunloyo is the best investigative journalist in Nigeria. She has possibly solved the case. That is all that email said. Ayilara wrote it to the top cop. Did they act on it? No, they didn't. No, first solve case. They don't want to solve this case. They did not act on it.
Dr. Kemi, when you go in that route, then you are telling us that we that were following Yomi were literally in a limbo. Because you said something when you were about to
getting anywhere. Yomi is not getting anywhere. You know why? Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. Adura is a distraction, and he caused that distraction to distract everybody. The Adura section of it is a distraction that was created by Adura. Do you understand me? That is all it is. They are nervous. They know that the thing has got to the end. You know what I mean? They know the case has got to the end.
Dr. Kemi, be your mission. I think because he has mingled with some of the law enforcement, they didn't call you out. It's not easy to call the police out. When you constantly call them out, I think something in them makes them want to do the right thing. And I'm not sure if we're on the right path. Because in Kotimori Lori, Odoshuwure, because
the Showore one is totally different. We've gone through that with Tafa Balogun and all that. The people we're dealing with now are Gen Z kids here, Mohbad fans. And this is how I was trained. I'm 60 years old. I was trained in journalism when I was 29. We're dealing with young people who are Mohbad's fans here. They are the audience that have to get justice. Not these big cops. What I'm now telling you is that Adura's stuff is a distraction. Yomi is not getting anywhere because of me. Continue right pe Yomi. Mo ti wá sórí show it twice. Mo fẹ́ pe in private. Go drop everything. Nigeria is a dangerous country. You see what happened to what's his name? You see what happened to Showore's colleague, our friend,
Dr. Kemi,
Samuel Ogundipo.
Calm down. The thing is, we have to get justice. Yomi cannot drop. You're telling him to drop.
I'm not saying he should drop it, but Yomi is not going the right direction. I've already done all this.
I advise Yomi, Dr. Kemi. I know you're so much experienced.
I'm going to advise him in a private phone call. What is happening is that the footage that they are fighting over, the footage that they're all fighting over should not even be an issue. The issue is the police. They are not willing to solve Mohbad's case. If Mohbad will not there are people who have died in this world that didn't get justice. But let me tell you something. Maybe they got the justice with karma. However, solving Mohbad's case involves the police very critically in two areas. Area one, when I went to Al Jazeera, Washington Post, all the media in the international realm, let me just use Al Jazeera. When I called Al Jazeera producers and the BBC ones, let's do a show on the stream. Okay, Mohbad's a split screen, 4 of us. Mohbad's father, Yomi Fabiyi, Dr. Kemi. Who do you think the 4th person on the screen should be? Talking to the host. It should be the police. Do you understand me? It should be the police.
Definitely.
But the police has refused. Before Al Jazeera...
Why have they refused? But Yomi belongs to another police station. Belongs to another. Hey, mo go to ṣẹlẹ̀. Only come lọ sí Ogonbo or something of that nature. But he decided to go to another. So she want to override the police to one bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni. Ṣé ẹni tó ra
Ogonbo is a local police station. The case is in the Panti CID. Anything that is new in the case should all go to Panti. What is going on now is that Mr Investigation, DCP don't handle case in Panti. I don't even know. Benjamin Honde Ingon, spokesperson to anu DM, Mitiman Basoro. Olo good deeds and bad deeds and unlock to my statement. On God, you are confused. What is happening now? Let me finish that Al Jazeera part. Where the media cannot take this story internationally is because the police has to give a statement on the latest. Because if they don't, they must come on the show or they must run a statement. Before Al Jazeera can interview Joseph Aloba, Yomi Fabiyi, and Kemi Olunloyo, Kemi Lawrence, before they can do that, the police must have sent Al Jazeera a statement. This is where we are. If they don't send a statement or they don't come, Al Jazeera cannot run the story. Why? Because they can be sued by Wumi. They can be sued heavily by Wumi, Adura, everybody. That is the problem why we can't get Mohbad's story internationally. The second thing which concerns police is the Apple footage. The iCloud server. I brought this thing up very early in the case. Okay? Because There is a footage of Wunmi going in and out that thing captured. And Wunmi agreed with everybody in the house that they would tell the police when they come that the thing was not working. And it was working. That footage is in the iCloud server. I want to delete it. But server Apple. If it's a problem to 1 year. You see servers, right? Law enforcement and investigative journalists, they have access to certain things in journalism. Okay? If you go to Twitter, all right.
Hello, Dr. Kemi. Hello, Dr. Kemi. Good evening. Good morning.
Let me finish. Supreme Judge Kempari Joe. Teba Lossi Twitter. Listen to me. If you go to Twitter, X, and you go to Instagram's account on Twitter, okay, at Instagram, look at the bio, what it says. If you are on a deadline, journalist or whatever, contact this email. There's something also on WhatsApp. When Bamishe was killed inside a BRT bus, I was the one that got every single WhatsApp message. The last message that this girl was crying, saying that this bus driver is shadowing her and turning the lights off everything. I was the one that got those. Journalists can get things like that from WhatsApp, encrypted or not encrypted. Did you hear the announcement today? The CIA
now that you mentioned journalists, Dr. Kemi, why did Falana stop journalists from entering the...
I did the video then because they didn't want to stop.
How can journalists get back into the... I will get to
that. Let me finish what I'm talking about first. I have a train of thought. Sure, yeah. What is going on is journalists have access to certain things, especially journalists that have law enforcement, investigative journalists. What I did for Bamishe, I could not do it for Mohbad with Apple. Apple is only going to release the server in a criminal investigation to police, no journalists. Now, when the police comes forward, they must have a good reason of wanting that footage. You know what happened in the US military, right? The guy that killed everybody at Fort Bragg? That guy that killed everybody.
Just shot everybody with an AK.
Do you remember that his iPhone, when the iPhone got to the FBI, do you guys vividly remember that when the iPhone got to the FBI told Apple to open that iPhone and Apple refused?
They had to.
No, they refused. Do you remember?
Apple refused to give her that information.
Apple did not open that iPhone because the FBI wanted to know what the activity of this guy was. Baba, he shot almost 15 people now. Psychologist, PTSD, Loni. And PTSD with military people can be fatal. He went and shot everybody to death in a mass shooting. They took the phone to Apple and Apple refused to. So if Nigerian police is coming from somewhere and say, please, we need you to give us this footage. If Nigerian police say it's a murder that was caught on this server, they will give it to them, but nobody else can get it. Nigerian police has not requested for that footage.
Dr. Kemi, you just confirmed.
2023, Nimoti Sofu police request footage.
Police ló lè gba iCloud Mohbad right now as we are standing.
Àwọn nìkan ló lè gba footage lọ́dọ̀ Apple.
Ó mà ṣe.
Àwọn tó ní footage wọ́n ti delete lórí phone ni. One Ayobami person, or spending, I don't know the names, but any Nicoloni password, iCloud. But the phone was with Wunmi, and then Wunmi gave the phone to the mother. Then Wunmi went back to the mother's house to steal the phone. According to Abosede, in her Punch interview, Wunmi came to steal, not to get the phone, to steal the phone back. So, iCloud server, until then it can be deleted, but Oshiwa in Apple server. This is how the Yomi case was dismissed. Okay, people didn't want to report because Kennedy Okukoti Kunsi also come report it. Journalists in 100,000 each. 100,000 was a lot of money in 2017. That is what happened in the Yomi case. Okay, the Yomi lawyer said I was the one that wrote the whole thing. I said I didn't write anything. It was sent to me as a news tip. So Instagram now, they took my phone. The police took my phone while I was in the prison. They had seized the phone since they arrested me in Ibadan and kidnapped me to Port Harcourt. They now deleted the message. You see what the police did? They went into my Instagram, deleted the message. So it will look as if nobody sent you anything. Here you get. Unfortunately, we had Constable Scott Mills in Toronto Police, who I work for in social media division. It was my son that called him in Toronto. I said, my mom is locked in prison. Scott called them. And from there, Instagram was told that a journalist is in prison in Nigeria, and there was a message, 8 pages, that was sent to